So today I'm going to present you guys Montreal Alouette player Brandon Lee. Did you ever dream of becoming an athlete, have your own blog, or become a model?
No.
No.
I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Yeah, we play soccer. That's
Okay. The first picture is a picture of him modeling the New York Giants uniform. Second picture is his logo of the blog that he has, which is Cultured Athlete, and that's a picture of him playing with Alouettes. One of the quotes that he told me during his interview, talking about what has helped him become who he is today, was, I have voices in my head from the people who said that I wasn't going to be successful when I grew up. Some facts about Brandon. He was born on October 16, 1984 in Richmond, Virginia. Not only is he a professional football player, but he is a model, and he also has his own blog called The Cultured Athlete. If it wasn't for becoming a professional athlete, he will go into culinary school to become a chef. And one of his favorite moments was winning the Super Bowl with the New York Giants in 2007. April 2007, he signed with the New York Giants. He won the Super Bowl, and in 2008, August, he got released. In August 2008, he signed with the Miami Dolphins and got released in 2009 in September. October 6, 2010, he made his debut with the Montreal Alouettes. He won a Grey Cup the same year, 2010, and he still plays with them till today.
good. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can we go back? Can you just tell us like, what that means to be released, or
Released means,
why you got released?
released, there's not really a specific reason, it's just they always change players on the team, so being released means you got cut from the team.
Did you actually play
Yes, you did.
during that
Yes,
season and during the Super Bowl?
Exactly.
Can you tell us a little? Do you know anything about like the Super Bowl game, and did he?
I don't know exactly about the
perform
game,
well?
but I don't know exactly about how the game was, but I know he was an active player during the season. During the interview, I asked him who was his inspiration in life, and he told me, my mother is my inspiration. Her strength to live out her dreams inspire me. She's the hardest working woman I know, and is my best friend. This is some information about what the Cultured Athlete is. He does interviews. That picture is him interviewing an NFL player, Terrell Owens, and Kyrus Hebert, which now plays also with the Montreal Alouettes. That's the logo, and this is fashion, which in this picture he's getting styled by the owner of Sand on Sunset. See the video? There's a video of that. Okay. And the video is him doing, like, showing little clips of like what he does and what really the Cultured Athlete is.
Is the sound? Did you check the sound already? You might need to turn the speaker on.
Not on YouTube.
Louder.
Louder?
They can't hear in the back. See what he's
Brandon London continues to be a monster. I'm Brandon London, and I'm the Cultured Athlete. This is my blog to share with you guys what I like to call the Cultured Athlete lifestyle. Kind of catchy though. You can't even hate on that. In my rookie year, I was on the practice roster with the New York Giants. I won the Super Bowl. Yeah, go Giants. Played with the Miami Dolphins. I got tackled by Ray Lewis. Last 3 years I've played in Canada for the Montreal Alouettes, where I've won a Grey Cup. Did I mention TV host and I'm an actor? And I wasn't lying when I said I got a Super Bowl ring and a Grey Cup ring. I'm all close up on the camera. Now y'all like, back up. In order for me to live the cultured athlete lifestyle, I have to be in the know. I thought of a brilliant idea. I'm looking at your tweets, I'm looking at your Instagrams, I'm looking at your Facebooks, and I'm putting it on my blog. I want you guys to post your artwork. I want you guys to post your Instagrams. If you got a nice recipe for some healthy salmon, some low-fat wine or something, tweet me. Let me know. I want feedback. I want to hear back from you guys. I want you guys to be a part of this vlog. Keep it all PG-13-ish.
This is a quote that he told me during the interview about him describing himself. I'm a very outgoing and ambitious person. Life experience have shaped me into who I am and has molded me into a hardworking person. This is in 2012. He had a major injury which ended his season with the Montreal Alouettes. During a match with Toronto, he got an injury which he had to repair an injured meniscus. Yes. In the knee, and that's a picture of him during his rehab process on the off-season time to get better and get more focused. And this is a picture of when he got back, getting himself 3 touchdowns, 299 yards, and 3 tackles. This is some information about when he was in school. His favorite subject was home economics. During his interview, Brandon told me if I wouldn't have made it into football, I would go into culinary arts school and became a chef. The type of student he was, he told me during the interview he was a terrible student, not because he was dumb, but it's because he didn't apply himself. And if he would go back, he would have paid more attention to get better grades. Also, Brandon visits local schools in Montreal during the season. And he told me during the interview that he felt like he was obligated to give back so he could explain the truth about being an athlete and how football and how being just a person in general is. This is when he plays football, he gets a rush always going on the field. And he told me during the interview that I feel like time has stopped and everyone is looking at me. I get a rush of making a big play, knowing that everyone is in the stands, is looking at me and waiting to see what I'll do next. It's very fun. The first video is a short little video of some of his funny moments in his interviews.
Hello Montreal, hello world, it's me again, Brandon London. I want to find the most beautiful women Montreal has to offer. I want to see some of the best designs, the best styles Montreal has to offer, because I don't think anyone's dressed better than me. We'll see. Follow me inside, let's go. You get to try on different clothes, you get to see different styles all the time. How do you take what you see from these designers and incorporate it to your own personal style when you're going out for drinks or you're going out for dinner?
I don't dance, I two-step, but I got 3 different variations of my two-step.
Are you going to show us
One,
what?
two, second one is switch. Third one.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is exclusive Anthony Calvillo shout out. Now you've seen guys say, yo Kai, what's up man, it's your boy. Let's see how Ace does now. Much love, Kai Care Foundation. We're out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go find our seats, and thank you to the Montreal Alouette cheerleaders for coming out, showing support. I'm Brandon London, your host for tonight, and we're out.
Was he drunk?
And that video is his first ever touchdown with the Montreal Reds.
On second down, here comes the blitz. Calvin touchdown! Brandon London with his first career CFL touchdown catch, and the Alouettes add to their lead.
Brandon London, first man out of a little cluster formation, just runs untouched. AC finds him. That's easy pitch and catch.
And there's a football that's going out of circulation.
You got that right.
That's a huge end zone.
Yeah, that's what I asked him also during the interview when you see it. So here I asked Brandon, what's the difference? Is there a difference that you find between the coming from the NFL into the CFL? And he told me the field length and the distance during the game is very different. CFL games also go by faster, especially the last 3 minutes of the game. Both leagues have very good competition. The CFL has a lot of good players that can make it to the NFL, but due to the lack of the height or the size, they get sent here up north. That's a map of the NFL team, that's the logos, and that's the CFL. These are just some pictures. This is him at training camp this year. That's one of his major touchdowns. That's where he's from, that's his 2 rings, and this is some stuff of him at his blog. And that's a picture of 3 events that I was with him. That was at Fashion Week. That was at one of the games that he won, and that was at Italian Week when him and his teammate Diedrich modeled. And that's it. Cool.
I have no questions because I'm
Did he learn how to cook anyways? I mean, he didn't go to culinary school, but does he still like cooking or?
I actually didn't ask him.
Nice.
That would be an interesting question. Anything else? No, you're good.
Do you have any questions?
No, that's when you went along.
You could close now, Caesar.
When,
Ah.